So, Cody Co.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges.
Huge YouTuber. Don't think I have to talk about him at all. If you're watching this, you just know who Cody Co is. Like, come on. Yesterday, a YouTuber by the name of D'Angelo Wallace came out with a video, not exposing Cody Co, but more so just like bringing up old rumors that have like been kind of put under the rug, brushed off. Nobody really cared about it, and that is the fact that I don't know what year it was. Let me see how old Tana is first. So she's 26 now. This happened back in 2015? No fucking way. A few years ago, Tana and Cody Co ended up meeting up at this event in Florida. I don't remember exactly which event it was, but at the end of the night, they ended up hooking up. Tana was 17, Cody Co was 25. There's no solid evidence that this happened. There's no text messages between the two. There's no prior things that we probably have access to at all. But Tana, said that it happened all the way back in like 2019, I believe. Or she said it in like 2021 or something. And she recently had a live stream where she was doing like a live podcast kind of thing. Somebody asked like, oh, who's the smallest dick that you've ever fucked? And then she said this.
Who's the smallest dick you've ever had sex with?
Oh my god, do no one look at me, Cody Co. I can say that. I was literally 17, I can say that.
This clip started making the rounds and people were understandably perturbed because if Tana Mojo was 17, you would have been 25. So people started speculating and Tana decided to set the record straight.
I hooked up with Cody Co when I was 17 and he was 25.
So that started going around the internet a lot. People started questioning Cody Co. D'Angelo Wallace came out with this video.
She claims that not only were you fully aware of her age at the time, but someone even tried to stop you and you went ahead anyway.
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a Playlist Live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17. And then we still went and hooked up.
To be clear, 17 is under the age of consent in many states, including Florida, where Playlist Live used to take place. So this means that Tana Mojo is accusing you of statutory rape, and she's not trying to hide that.
This isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime.
He even brought up the fact that in 2019, I believe, Gabby Hanna
So what if I'm the monster?
actually talked about this before on like this little interview when she was having like her mental breakdown during that time.
And what is really the most damning thing for you, Cody, is a clip that you might not have even seen yet. See, I read the Rolling Stone article, I watched the YouTube videos about this, and they all missed something. And I understand why. The clip I'm about to show you is extremely hard to find. The original has been lost to time, and it's a wonder we have this on video at all. But if there was anything to give me any more clarity about these allegations before I formed my opinion, I was going to find it. Remember how Tana said that fellow YouTuber Gabby Hanna tried to stop you before everything allegedly went down? Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
This is really, really bad.
And it does honestly really fucking kind of suck that this has like, you know, been kind of like an open secret. Like it's just been out there, but like everybody just like kind of refuses to acknowledge it for purely the simple facts that Cody Co is a huge YouTuber, had a lot of connections, had a lot to offer, had a lot of friends in the industry. And Tana is just kind of the girl that like everybody hates on the internet. Rightfully so. I think that she's done some pretty fucked up shit before, and I don't even think that she brought it up as like a thing to like cancel Cody with. I think she just like, it was just like a comment in the wind, like, oh yeah, he fucked me when I was 17. And then I believe ever since then she's been harassed by it, just getting called all types of shit outside of her name, getting death threats, I'm assuming. I don't think that she ever really talked about the outrage behind it, but that's typically on par with the core whenever stories like this come out, or even less. So I don't think what I'm saying is like too crazy, like too out there, like, oh well no, this just ain't happening. Like he also brought up some other like stuff that was that Cody was like kind of hiding, like the fact that I think there was some he had a buddy in college that like basically raped a woman. posted. I don't think he posted it online, but like he had video of it without her consent and kind of used it as like revenge porn. He used to do a lot of content with this guy, but then I think when that story started coming out, he started like, you know, veering off of him, but he was still like very much in his personal life.
You used to frequently feature and promote your college friend Colby Leachman in your videos until it came out that during your school days, Leachman's university put him on probation for, as a United States District Judge would later put it, the non-consensual videotaping of a sex act with another student, showing the video to other people, lying to the police about the video, and behaving horribly to that individual and at least one other woman. To make matters worse, the woman in the video also alleged that Leachman drugged her before the recording and that she hadn't actually consented to anything at all. You had this man in your videos. You were telling us to follow him on Instagram, and at some point you did wise up, so he's no longer part of your content, but he still seems like he's very much a part of your friend group. From the continued hangout since then to inviting him to your wedding just last year, people are under the impression that you're best friends with someone who, at best, committed an illegal sex act and at worst is an alleged rapist. And no matter how many times people rediscover this information over the years, you refuse to say anything at all. You could clarify this, but you won't.
There's evidence that he's kind of like censoring his YouTube comments.
I couldn't find a single comment on your last video about this situation. Not even one. Comparing that to the comment section on your Instagram, where every single comment I saw was about this, it's clear that you're heavily censoring your audience on YouTube. But surely you must have realized the limits by now, since people have just transferred the conversation over to your wife's channel. The fact that her comment section is overrun due to your decision to stay silent about this should be all the proof you need that that decision was wrong. At this point, your silence and censorship are a response with disturbing implications.
There's also been rumors that he's already been talking to Tana about the situation, about this coming out, seeing if like, you know, she's good and blah 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 blah. I don't know if there's any like specific DMs that have been leaked yet, but he knows about it. So, oh my fucking god. As of July 15th, 1:31 p.m. He hasn't responded yet. He hasn't said anything. I don't think he tweeted.
All right, welcome back to
checking
That's
right
Cringe.
now just to make sure that's the case. Yeah, I don't think he's tweeted about it. I just checked his YouTube. Yeah, he hasn't tweeted about it. I just checked his YouTube. No upload to it. I'm not sure if he has multiple channels. I'm sure he does, but I just don't fucking know of them. His name's currently trending with 21.1 thousand posts about it. But I mean, due to the severity of this story and due to how much it's like, you know, spreading and how much people are talking about it now, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something later on today, and if not tomorrow. Which I think is a good thing because, you know, he's been getting away with this for too long if the story is true, which it seems to be, you know? If Tana is agreeing that this happened, Gabby is a eyewitness of this night, and now D'Angelo Wallace is, you know, talking about it, exposing it to everybody for like the fucking 5th time. I'm assuming it has some merit. Also, for like everybody on Twitter that's like defending him, being like, oh well, 17 isn't even that bad. Like, just shut the fuck up, please. Like, I don't know what it is now, but like now we're defending fucking 25-year-olds, fucking high schoolers. We're defending Dr. Disrespect, maybe trying to fuck a maybe 17-year-old, even though we don't know that she was 17 yet. Like, it's fucking insane. But yeah, I'm hoping soon, we'll get some confirmation from Cody, we'll get some sort of statement, and if he does post it tonight, because I do have to work until like 11:30 tonight, I will be following up on that, and I will be posting it on this video. But if not, I might just post like a short follow-up video about his statement. Yep, that's about it.